Sunburn, a broken toe, 2 parking tickets, 3 new car batteries, 4 months of tightrope walking, 5 AAA calls, 6 nights locked out of my van, 7 times praying, 8 hours trying to understand, 9 minutes from heaven and 10 grand in, I earned the title, The Traveling Poet. I never abandoned my community. I just expanded how far it goes. I picked up the hitchhikers of my rebel thoughts. I went couch surfing far away from the oceans. I even crashed a future divorce just to embrace the happiness that comes out of present-day ignorance. I jumped into the Grand Canyon until it felt right again. I beat Mount Rushmore in a staring contest. Those yellow dashes on the highway became stuttering notebooks, my mind's eye writing invisible lines on each one. I gave what I didn't have to remind myself that I really have it. I loved what I couldn't love to remind myself that I always did. And as much as I used the camera as a bridge, I learned that there are some things in life that just aren't meant to be captured, like dark alleys in Chicago, especially with an empty tank of gas. When asked what my favorite memory was out of all these, it was her. The her that'll never know this poem is about her, because she doesn't know that him is I. I was leaving Greenmill like a Mark Smith butterfly effect, cut down the lonely street to get to my van, and that's when my entire journey around the country paused, like a breath of beauty. We were the only 2 people on the street, and during that moment of time, we were the only 2 in the universe, going in opposite directions like trains that are soulmates, destined to always be parallel but never intersected. Both of our eyes were down like the 9th letter lowercase, 10 feet away. Something feels different about this moment, 8 feet away. I never thought you could hear the sound of a tear landing on a cheek 6 feet away, but I did, 4 feet away. We both looked up and built a tightrope between our eyes. I had 1 second to tell her something that I knew nothing about. Not knowing the source of her pain, I can only respond with the source of my love. 2 feet away, I have to say something now. Don't let this moment pass you. You are placed in this alley during this very moment for this very reason, to tell her what she's crying to hear. 0 feet away, I say you are beautiful, and we both stop. 2 trains come to a halt, for what they both know is the closest they'll ever get to each other again. She gratefully responds with, "Thank you." And the tears crawl up her cheeks, back into her eyes, as a thought sent to her mind, converted as a signal sent back down to her lips to smile. 2 feet away. Stay strong, sister, 4 feet away. No other words are needed, 6 feet away. The eyes in the back of my head saw her stop and turn around, 8 feet away. I know if I stopped to do the same, I would have missed her by just a second, 10 feet away. I finally stop and turn around and see nothing but traces of a ghost. I unlock the van's door, turn the ignition on, and drive to the next city with a tank